There we go. Snuck into somebody else's door. All suspicious. Oh. What is she doing there?
A strange man was at the door with a pass for our medical facility. I refused him entry.
Hey everybody, and welcome back to KillerVariety. Alright. Okay. Figure out how to get over there. What are these blue lines? I can't go through here. I have to go back around and maybe go through here. Alright. Your king country need you. Nope.
Steady, boys.
Ooh, almost one shot of that guy. Whoa. What is that?
No.
What was he shooting me with? Kept hitting me with like garlic bombs or something. Who's banging the door in here? Yeah, I see him trying to get in there. I have to go through.
Watch yourselves! This one!
That was close, he almost got me.
Finish him.
Got him. I didn't hurt him? What the heck? Ooh, I have no hope.
Get over here.
He killed me.
Good night.
Fatality.
Got him. You're dead. Get out my way. Puny humans. Where's that skull at? Skull is down here. Yeah.
That was legitness.
Kill you for the heck of it. Oh, UFO.
Hello again, Mr. Blight. I'm happy to see Mr. Thatcher is safe for now.
I'm eternally grateful, Doctor. We were total strangers and you helped us anyway. Can't thank you enough, sir.
What caused your phobia of rats, Newton?
It happened last year following an artillery attack. I was trapped for 2 days in a hole under 2 dead soldiers. And there were rats.
Go on.
It started eating me as soon as I dozed. Gnawing at my ears, with fingers, lips. I couldn't move. Couldn't call for help.
I see.
No, you
That
don't.
is terrible.
You have no idea what it is to wake up buried under bodies. Fucking vermin eating your flesh. Oswald. He found me and saved me.
Goodbye, Mr. Blight. Take care of yourself.
Wait, what's his status like? He's cold?
Hello again, Mr. Thatcher. Do you feel any better now?
Yes, this neighborhood may stink of dog shit and reek of piss, but to me it smells like the purest mountain air.
Do you want to talk about why you have this fear of being enclosed, Mr. Thatcher?
No, I really don't.
An irrational fear like yours is usually rooted in a specific event. Perhaps it would help to talk about it.
Well,
Yeah.
Doctor, take a guess then if you're so interested in my case.
I honestly don't know. Is there any more information that I can get? Where is it? Doesn't this tell me anything?
When I rescued you, you expressed joy at seeing the sky again. So I'm inclined to believe you were trapped or buried somehow. Maybe during the shelling.
Jeez, you're good, Doc. You're really good.
Oh, that was a guess.
Tell me more about it.
Newton and I were trapped in a circulation tunnel after an artillery attack. We were buried alive for several days without ever knowing if we'd be found.
He was buried too. Okay. What happened when you were
Oswald,
buried?
tell me about what happened when you were buried in that tunnel with Newton.
It was more than dark. It was black as pitch. Hours seemed like days, and days like months. The terror, the shameful thoughts. Lord have mercy.
Shameful thoughts. Tell me about them.
At some point, I don't remember which day, but when I thought we'd never be rescued, that this would be our end, I thought about...
About what?
Say it, Mr. Thatcher. If you ever want to heal, you have to say it.
I thought about what I could do to survive. Just for a few more days. I thought about killing Newton. Killing and eating him. The man I fucking love.
What you say?
I mean the man you love. Hold up.
What you endured was terrifying. It would have completely destroyed weaker men.
It did not destroy Newton.
Yeah, tell me about your feelings for
Tell me
Newton.
about your true feelings for Newton.
I love him. I'm not ashamed to say it. He's the best thing that ever happened to me. I can't imagine life without him.
Why should you be ashamed?
I'm not, I said. But Newton sees it differently.
I admire your honesty. It takes courage to stand up to society. The world needs people like you to create change.
Courage is what we needed in the trenches, looking death in the face every day. I speak plain. I speak my mind.
Have you always been this straightforward?
All I know is, before you saved me by the sewer, my only regret was I wouldn't be able to hold or kiss Newton again.
Whoa.
I love him, that's all.
Dropped a bombshell on me.
That was legitness.
Yeah, it was, huh?
Mr. Thatcher, do you have a job?
No. Since I came back from the war, I spent most of my time and energy just trying to forget.
I understand what you mean. I was a soldier too.
No. Nobody can truly understand what I've gone through.
Why were you locked in that sewer? What happened?
I went by the canal after an argument with a friend. Got chased by these fucking wankers and had to barricade myself in, despite my claustrophobia.
Why did you run? What was the reason for your argument?
Newton wanted me to go to a hospital, but I can't stand being closed in. Makes me feel like I'm suffocating.
So you rather close yourself in the sewer instead of going to the hospital? Or...
Finish him!
About your claustrophobia. Has anyone given you an official diagnosis?
That's what the bloody doctor said. But I don't want to go to a hospital to get checked again. I'll deal with it my own way.
Okay, good luck with that.
Oswald, why did you not go to the Pembroke Hospital to seek medical help?
I don't trust doctors. All they care about is their careers and processes. I won't be locked in any room again by anyone.
Your fear of being trapped is not going to go away by itself. You need professional help.
I've seen enough butchers in white coats to last a lifetime. Hospitals reek of chemicals and death. What I need is fresh air.
Maybe I just have one hint I need to get.
Goodbye, Mr. Thatcher. Try to take care of yourself.
What did he had again? He had a headache, right? I don't have treatment for headaches. Wait, or do I? I have to go check.
This city is more peaceful without the bombs, but no less
Really
dangerous.
pissed me off this time.
Okay, let me keep going. Oh, he's chasing me. Get off. They got a sniper and everything. Oh, he burned. Oh, I gotta run. He's gonna kill me. This guy in the damn shotgun. Got him.
Watch it! He's a kid!
Got him. I didn't hurt him? This guy's level 12. Got him. Come on, hit him. Hit him. Oh. Hit him. Let's go. That was harder than it needed to be. Is this the way? No, this is the way back. Anybody home? I already hear the rats. Where are they? can't go through there. What's the point of this if I can't go through there? Screw it. Ooh. Sounded like a werewolf. Wait, why is there blood there? There's a guy over there too. Well, before I check all that out. More enemies over there. That seems like, yeah, this is the way to go. Yes. Alright. What's up here? Another hideout? Ooh, I got some rats.
This is despicable.
This is delicious. You know it. I'm trying to deny it. Oh, this is the other side. Oh, I didn't know that. Some more rats.
I have this thirst for blood.
Can I do it here? I cannot. Okay. I know I have something to analyze, but it's not here. It's so weird. Alright. Treatment for headache. I need that damn recipe. Here are more rats. I think I can level up. Let's see. Coagulation will block your target's blood in their veins, making them defenseless. Blood barrier. That sounds like there's so many rats in here. It's crazy. Get out of my house. Not that I need ammo. I haven't been using the gun in this game. Come on, rat. Yes. Yes.
I can't believe I'm doing this.
Alright. Oh, shoot. Forgot they respawn. Crap. Crap, 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 crap.
Denied.
I'm back. Boy. I wasn't trying to kill him, but okay. This skull was here eating rats like me. I should leave him alone. He's trying to have his meal. Ooh. He almost killed me. There was a lot of people under the bridge. Wait, what level are they? 10? 10, 10. What else is down here?
It's closed.
Here we go! NANI? What kind of gun he has? A flamethrower? Oh, he has a crossbow with fire on it. Didn't drop any loot. Listen, you with your freaking crossbow. You're too slow to use it. I'm too fast for you. They were trying to get in here, right? No, over here they're trying to get in here. Well, I can't get in there either. So I could go further on, but I don't want to. Ooh. Oh, what was that?
NANI?!
Whoa.
That was
Dude, corner
legitness.
hiding.
Yeah, it was, huh?
What level are you? Level 12? Are you serious? Oh. Whoa. Oh, he's eating from them. You're nothing to me. You're nothing. You're nothing.
I'm fast, boy.
Oh. I'm a werewolf hunter. That dude was in the corner hiding. He scared the heck out of me.
I'll kill you!
Wait, he was glitched. I couldn't bite him. Look at him, he's glitched. Is there any more rats? Yeah. Why is he so hard to kill?
NANI?!
Jeez. Okay, what we got here?
It's locked.
What? Are you serious? The mission is right. Wait, go back. It's right here. Oh, down this alley. Down through here. Yes, and it opens. Nothing else in this damn game opens.
Whitechapel.
What was the hideout?
This
Where?
neighborhood is linked somehow to the kind Lady Ashbury's blackmail.
Where's my
First,
hideout?
let's find this Petrescu fellow.
Petrescu. Who's this? Somebody's dead in the corner? What the heck? What's going on over there?
Fuck it all! Stop it now, Albert, stop it!
Ooh.
Have a great time.
Ooh. Albert Palmer. Wait, he just killed a kid? Whoa, whoa, whoa. How do I get over there? How do I get over there? He just killed that kid. Here we go.
I'll not die in alley reeking worse than a week
Oh, the kid's still alive.
Are you alright?
The bastard hit the wall next to me. I don't even know if he meant to miss.
If you've been hurt, I can help you. I'm a doctor.
Name's Albert. Remember it. Now bugger off.
Wow, you're ungrateful.
What happened? Did you really steal that man's medication?
Hey, I didn't do anything, it ain't me.
All right. Perhaps the poor drunk just confused you with someone else.
Shut off, mister. You ain't got no clue what's going on here. Bastard was a soldier in the war, so now he's got the right to shoot me.
It's true. I'm not familiar with this part of town. Perhaps you could help me.
I said sod off. Go find yourself another guide.
The man you were looking for is dead.
Do you know Nurse Dorothy Crane from the Pembroke Hospital? If you know anything about her, I'd appreciate it.
Never heard of her. She's pretty, I'll keep an eye out.
I found the recruiter you were expecting. He's dead, but he carried a note. The Wet Boot Boys have accepted your application.
I knew it! I told you I was tough enough. I'll be free soon.
Free? You may soon find out that you have simply traded one set of shackles for another.
You're all fancy words, none of which concern me. Go worry about someone else. I'm fine and I've a future here.
Yeah, what future is that? Dying? On the street? Investigation succeeded, okay. Benjamin Palmer, is that his dad? He's suffering from anemia. Albert was supposed to meet the White Boot Boys leaders after joining the gang. And who's this mysterious person?
Goodbye, young man.
The Wet Boots will be proud of me.
What? Shooting a boy in the middle of the street. Not the best thing to do, wouldn't you say?
What? You saw what happened? Who are you?
I'm Dr. Reed, and I'd like to ask you a few questions, if you promise me to set your gun aside.
No. Look, I'm not a violent man. I'm Benjamin Palmer, doctor. And no one can help me. Not even you.
Perhaps you could focus for a moment and tell me your troubles.
I'm sick, broke, and my son just stole my pills. Everything's coming up roses.
You just shot your son? You're crazy, dude.
What can you tell me about this place?
Nothing to say, really. This is where I used to live, and this is where I live now.
You don't have anywhere to go? No family that would welcome you?
Not since the death of my wife, Albert's mother. She was sick, you see. Long before the flu and all this shit.
You mean you used to have a better life?
Yeah, I had a wife, a home, and a job. I even used to have a name. Now I'm just Ben. Ben the Tramp.
Not the tramp. Okay.
Whatever the boy did, I'm sure he didn't deserve a public execution.
I swear I didn't want to hit him. It's just that I'm sick in the head, you see, and the boy just frayed me last nerve.
There's no excuse.
What is it, Benjamin? It was the war, wasn't it? Your nerves are shot, aren't they? I need some answers, Private. From one soldier to another.
The doctors called me a liar. A coward. Put me in a straitjacket, locked me up. Finally, they sent me back to the front lines with a handful of tablets.
It's a pity that doctors still practice such barbaric methods. It's a dishonor to our profession.
Now only the pills stop me thinking about this shit. To not hear the explosions. I'm even scared of the dark these days.
Do you know Nurse Dorothy Crane from the Pembroke Hospital? Have you heard anything?
It's funny, I've been searching for her too. I need some pills. But the woman is a phantom, if you ask me.
Really?
Why?
Why is that?
Word is she ain't real. She's a cover for some doctor who runs an illegal dispensary for migrants.
Interesting. Alright, that's all the information I'm
A
getting from
gun,
him.
alcohol, and a bad temper make a terrible cocktail, sir. Goodbye for now.
He has a migraine. I need to cure him. And this kid.
The wet boots will be proud of me.
Sure they will.
Science failed you. This elixir will give you faith again.
Who is this selling potions?
Good evening, miss.
Good evening, sir. Are you interested in a miraculous cure for this unknown and deadly epidemic?
No.
I am.
Then you have come to the right place. The famous Swanborough cordial is all you need to help keep you in perfect health.
Oh, really? Why didn't I hear about it during my studies? I'm Jonathan Reed, by the way. Dr. Jonathan Reed.
Ah, my brother has spoken of your research, sir. I'm Loretta Swanborough, and it's always a pleasure to meet a fellow healer.
Tell me, who intrigues you most in Whitechapel?
The region itself is something to see, but I would say Camellia the mute florist who gives away her flowers.
What do you think of the locals?
Most of them are afraid or desperate. They all come to me eventually for my remedy.
Is there anyone I should avoid?
Cadogan Bates, without a doubt. The bloody bastard remorselessly exploits poor migrants as soon as they get here.
Do you know Nurse Dorothy Crane from the Pembroke Hospital? I'd like to know more about her.
I don't like to talk about competition.
Competition, you say?
Never met her, but it seems she provides some sort of medical care to the poor. The whole thing has to be some sort of scam, if you ask me.
I'd like to see what kind of medicine you're selling.
She got opium? How's that medicine? Kind of disappointed. I was hoping she was selling she would be selling recipes and stuff.
It's locked, all right.
Okay, we're here.
What do you want? Leave me alone.
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Reed. I'm looking for Nurse Dorothy Crane.
There is no Dorothy Crane here. Now goodbye.
I'm afraid this medical leaflet says the opposite, sir.
Really? Well, I'm afraid I'm going to close this door right now. Go bother someone else, Mr. Doctor.
To enter that house, I must discover who this man really is. Maybe I could start by observing what he's up to.
We'll spy on him.
I cannot enter.
Ah, right here. I can't see him though. Right? Do they want me to go all the way around? Oh wait. He's out there? What is he doing? There we go. Snuck into somebody else's door. All suspicious. Oh. What is she doing there?
A strange man was at the door with a pass for our medical facility. I refused him entry.
Darius, how could you know he didn't need our help?
His clothes were too finely tailored to be for Whitechapel.
Perhaps just a friend of that stray poet who is always about.
Richard Nethercott? No, not of the same cloth, this man. I suspect some machination from that journalist.
Clayton Darby. Is he still asking questions?
Yes. I saw him drifting around St. Mary's Church. I swear he is tracking me just downwind.
Wow, Dorothy Crane is here. That's crazy.
It's locked. I must talk to that journalist or the poet. They must know about Darius.
She was right
Nearby
there.
the church they just mentioned.
So is she really helping the poor? She's always covered in blood. Who's this guy?
Price, good quality. Come on, take a look. Don't be afraid. Welcome, sir. Please, take a browse of my wares.
I am Dr. Reed. I would like to ask you a few questions, if you don't mind.
Doctor? Interesting. I'm Barrett Lewis. Usually I don't have time to waste with talk, but at this hour of the night I can hardly refuse.
How is business around here?
Business? I have no business. Between this racket, theft, and customers getting scared, I'm losing money every day.
I see. Sounds like you blame someone in particular for your situation.
It's no secret Joe Peterson spends his time harassing merchants. But with me, he's trying to put me out of business once and for all.
Joe Peterson.
As a merchant, you see Whitechapel every day. Have you noticed anything out of the ordinary recently?
Well, you mean besides the epidemic, the war, and all the usual crap? As long as I can remember, this part of town has been a bottomless pit, and no sign of the bottom yet.
Violence is increasing in the borough.
Yeah. A few nights ago, some blokes jumped me. Came out of one of the condemned workshops. Fever, madness, something like that.
Where did this happen? Why did you go there?
In the closed workshops nearby. I worked there as an apprentice in better days. Now I only go to find trinkets or tools. Too bad I was mugged, though. There was good money in that little box of loot I lost.
Have you been hurt?
No, but that's only because I ran like hell. Those men were raving lunatics, I tell you. Not even able to speak anymore, just screaming.
I don't think they were men. Alright, let's see.
Have you heard of a nurse called Dorothy Crane?
Nurse Crane? So the bitch really is a nurse, then? Always thought she was just some crafty foreigner, that one.
Yes, she's a nurse, and quite a good one. What did she do to gain such notoriety?
Dorothy Crane ain't even a real name. Something like Dorothea Craniu. Something like that. Came to England fleeing the war, I was told.
That doesn't explain why she irritates you so much.
Your precious Nurse Crane gives away medical supplies and prescriptions for free. I offered to sell it for a fair cut, but no. Miss Crane wanted to play the quiet saint.
So she is helping people. Okay.
Right then. Show me what you have.
Do you have anything good? Who's this guy? Oh, this is Peterson. Okay.
Excuse me, sir. I have a few questions for you.
Another journalist? I didn't answer the first one, so piss off!
I'm not a journalist, I'm a doctor.
A doctor, you say? It's quite a rare breed in this part of town.
Really? But still, here I am. Dr. Jonathan Reed, at your service.
I'm Joe Peterson to some, but Colossus Joe to most. And I don't remember asking for your service, sir.
May I ask what you do around here?
I do whatever I want, and sometimes even more. Now sod off.
Okay, rude.
How did you become the local bully everyone is afraid of, Joe?
There's no pride in roughing up poor bastards. But this is the only job I've found. And it pays well, too.
A job? So you're racketeering for someone else?
I got enlisted by the Wet Boot Boys, a gang from the docks. I'm their muscle for their dirty work.
The Wet Boot Boys again.
You are a criminal who endorses criminal activity. The least you could do is stop hiding behind this pretense.
I don't care what you think, sir. I do what I have to do for my own reasons, and that's that.
I'm not sure Mr. Lewis would agree with your by all means necessary philosophy, sir.
Oh, do you really think he's the poor victim here? Barrett can be as sneaky as anyone. Long ago, I even called the bastard my best friend.
According to you, physicians are scarce in this part of town. Why is that?
Not familiar with this neighborhood, are you? I guess your fancy colleagues are too afraid of being stabbed in the back.
This part of town does have quite a reputation. Would you say it's justified?
Totally. Look at me, for instance. I always look my opponent in the eye before knocking him out.
Okay.
Have you heard of a nurse named Dorothy Crane? She's a colleague of mine, and is supposed to live around here.
Dorothy Crane? Yeah, I know her. One of the few good souls who dare to help the sick around here.
Could you please tell me more about her?
She's a nice girl. Tries to help the migrants. I offered to give her a hand, but she said my reputation would attract too much attention.
Goodbye, Mr. Peterson.
He's fatigued, but he has a lot of XP.
Hello, young man. I'm Dr. Reed, and I would like to ask you a few questions. May I enter, please?
Sorry, no, sir. My father does not like people entering our house, you see.
Who's your father?
Your father is worried about you, boy. He asked me to look for you.
So my father actually worries about me then? Okay then. Come on in. I'm Harry, by the way. Even my dreams are soaked with glue.
Harry Peterson. Oh, he's the son of Joe Peterson. Okay. He's gonna be mad at all that.
Is there only pain and suffering?
So, may I ask you a few questions?
I'm not bothered. What could be worse?
How do you feel?
I'm fine. I mean, it's not easy every day, but I'm fine. I'm just tired of being sick all the time. If only I could be tough, like... well, you know.
Speaking of which, what can you tell me about your father?
My father is an idiot who makes idiot things. That's all I have to say.
Forgive my bluntness, young man, But you don't seem happy living in Whitechapel.
Why should I? I never wanted to come here in the first place. It was my father's decision. And look around you. Does this look like a nice place to live?
You have a roof over your head, a place to call home. Many people here are not as lucky, you know.
That's exactly what my father says. Harry, you should be grateful for what you've got. But I wasn't even consulted when we moved here.
If life here is so terrible for you, why don't you just leave this place? Have you ever spoken to your father about it?
I don't go outside. It terrifies me so. I went outside once without my father noticing and I saw terrible things. Bloody and frightening things.
So that's why you stay at home all day? For fear of the epidemic?
I'm not afraid of disease or death, Dr. Reed. It's the living I'm afraid of.
Okay. Okay.
Your father and Mr. Lewis used to be good friends. What happened, Harry?
I was young then. I don't remember Mr. Lewis ever coming back again after my mother died. Or was it after my father started bullying him? I don't know.
Have you tried speaking to Mr. Lewis about it?
I don't go out often, but yes. And he scolded me and told me to leave him alone. I guess my father frightens him too much.
But you are not responsible for your father's actions.
Am I not? Dad always says that he joined that gang for my safety. So if I wasn't born, people wouldn't be worrying about Colossus Joe.
Not Colossus Joe.
Do you know Nurse Dorothy Crane from the Pembroke Hospital? I'd like to know more about her.
Yes, I know her. She came here to examine me when I was very sick. She said I should go out more.
Goodbye, young man. Take care of yourself.
Is there only pain and suffering in this world?
Can't move. Why would he have one of these?
It's locked. It's locked, all right.
I could kill his son now, but he doesn't have a lot of XP.
Is there only pain and suffering in this world?
Do I have a fatigue thing?
May I ask you a few questions?
I'm not bothered. What could be worse?
Do you need any medical help, young man?
Yes, I do. I feel so tired. I don't know if it's the epidemic, but everything seems so hard.
I don't have it. Crap.
I will see you later. Goodbye, young man. Take care of yourself.
Will I be able to go back in here if I leave?
Even my dreams are soaked with gloom.
I can
Fancy
ask this guy
buying
more
something, sir?
questions.
You never lose your focus, do you? Joe Peterson. He's the villain here, isn't he? But you seem to know each other.
I'd known Joe for years. I saw him box once or twice. He was a friend then. But these days, he's just another thug.
What can you tell me about Mr. Peterson? Besides his behavior toward you, obviously.
Colossus Joe was a decent boxer, good one even. But after his wife passed away, he found every excuse to stop training. Just wanted to pick fights with everyone.
It's never easy to find a new path in life, especially after the loss of a loved one. But crime is certainly not the best option.
We've all had some rough times, ain't we? But most of us don't use our fists to see us through.
And no one has ever stood up to this thug.
Nobody would be fool enough to stand against the wet boot boy.
What do you know of Harry Peterson? The boy seems so fragile. Not like his father at all.
Harry's a good boy, but he spends most of his time complaining. He's had it tough, all right, but he needs to grow a pair.
What troubles him exactly?
Well, despite being his father's son, almost everything, I think. He never wanted to come to Whitechapel in the first place. Hates this place more than most of us.
Goodbye for now, Mr. Lewis.
All right. Actually, I think I can ask him more
You
questions.
again? What do you want this time?
Why do you keep on working for the gang, Joe? You know it doesn't suit you.
It's true, I hate this job. And I know I made some bad choices, but I'm a wet boot boy now. People won't forget it.
You could leave tomorrow. Start another life in another town.
That's easy for you to say, Doctor. We are poor. My son's weak, and there's no way he'll endure another disappointment.
Harry doesn't seem happy living in Whitechapel. Why did you make him come here?
I've always put my son's interests above everything else, whatever he may think. Our house is small but affordable. The walls are thin, but the door is solid.
You really love your son, don't you, Mr. Peterson?
He's my pride and joy. Even if he hates me for the choices I make and pushes me buttons more than he should.
Do you have any regrets?
Only one. Not to have my beloved wife by my side. She died when Harry was little. My sweet Jane. She gave the boy confidence.
Since the criminal nature of your job means you could be arrested, are you not afraid of what would happen to your boy if you were?
No one will ever take my son away from me. If that ever occurred, I'd hunt the bastard down and rip off his head with my bare hands.
Goodbye, Mr. Peterson.
They're both fatigued. And if I could learn how to craft headache medicines. Who is this?
Don't be shy, handsome. What can Christina do for you?
I'm not looking for what you're selling. But I'd like to ask you a few questions, if I may. I'm a doctor. Dr. Reed.
All right then, but be quick. Though I usually get paid when I open my mouth.
Wow. This town is crazy.
Christina, have you been examined? The epidemic is spreading fast in London, and you could be exposed.
She's
Or
definitely
expose
exposed.
I don't like doctors or hospitals, but I don't like you asking questions.
Yeah.
Considering your line of work, I assure you it is only a matter of time before you have health issues.
If it is going to happen, it will happen. Right now, I need money. That's what's important.
Finish him!
You can put your own life in danger, that's your decision. But what about your clients? If you're contaminated, you will put them in danger too.
And you think that would worry me? If you knew the men I deal with, their health would not be what you'd worry about.
Okay, so...
Tell me about yourself.
Are you joking with me? People don't usually come to see me for conversation.
I have no interest in your work. I am, however, curious as to what led you into this career.
Short story. The war, exile, and England. This country is not especially welcoming. I've been refused many jobs because of where I am from. I had few options left.
I'm sure you could have found another job, perhaps less lucrative. Maybe you should try again.
And when exactly was the last time you looked for a job? Or worried about the rent, or what, or when you were going to eat?
Do you know Nurse Dorothy Crane from the Pembroke Hospital? Anything you can tell me about her would be helpful.
I don't know her, but I know her name is Dorothea Crăciunescu. She came from Romania like me and many others.
You seem to respect her.
Dorothea helps the sick people of Whitechapel. Everyone should respect that.
Goodbye, miss. Take care of yourself as best you can.
She's also fatigued. Yeah, she has a lot of XP.
Pay me a bottle and I'll be nasty.
What was this now?
Good evening, miss. I'm Dr. Reed. I'd like to ask you a few questions. I know what you're thinking. A tall stranger who meets a girl in the street at night. It reeks of the penny dreadfuls. But I mean you no harm, truly.
She doesn't talk?
I know you understand what I'm saying. Your silence has nothing to do with you being mute, does it? Very well. Goodbye then.
Is there anybody else walking around? Hey, another flower thing. Oh, she's the flower lady. Okay.
Hello again, miss. Camellia, I know you work for Dorothy Crane. Please tell me about her secret dispensary. A stubborn and mute comrade. Nurse Crane and Darius Petrescu have been clever. Very well. Goodbye then.
So she is mute. Okay.